All right, third grade. It is hard to believe, but we are already in the middle of chapter 12. So today's goal is simply, do we understand the first 4 lessons that we've done so far? So we're going to go through our mid-chapter checkpoint. There's a couple ways that you can do this. All right, you obviously have the workbook sitting in front of you with page 721 and 722. But I've also went ahead and assigned this into your Think Central accounts. So if you prefer to go online and do it digitally through the Think Central site, that's fine. I'll be able to see your results if you do it that way, but you don't have to. If you want to do it with the paper and pencil here right in front of you, I'm going to go over that also. So whatever you choose to prefer. So if you choose to prefer the paper and pencil here, I'm going to go over what to do. I'm going to let you guys work, complete the entire checkpoint, and then I'll kind of talk about the answers with you. So most of the time it'll be paused while you are working until you get everything done. All right, so the first 3 questions are just vocabulary questions. Choose the best term from the box to complete the sentence. Some of the vocabulary words we have are angle, point, polygon, and right angle. And please, if you don't understand something and you're not sure, you can go back and look it up. All right, remember, the goal here is not to get a grade. The goal here is to understand chapter 12. And if you don't understand something, that's fine. Go back, reread it, and learn it. Obviously, I'm not coming to your house and giving you a grade on this, so I'm only worried about whether you understand it. So if you don't know something, by means, go back early in the chapter and find the answer. And it actually tells you what page number that you can find these vocabulary words on. After that, it's the concepts and skills. You're going to talk about angles here. So is it a right angle? Is it less than a right angle or greater than? So you can put right, greater than, or less. You don't have to use the actual words for it yet. But we know that it's right, acute, and obtuse. 7, 8, and 9. The number of the sides, the number of angles, and what is the polygon's name. Once again, I told you that you're going to refer back to page 710, I think it was, quite a bit, or somewhere in there, where it has all the names of all the polygons. Yes, it is 710. I just checked it out. So if you need to refer back to page 710, please do so. And then we have some of our critical thinking. Anne drew a shape at the right. Is her shape an open shape or a closed shape? The sign tells the driver that there is a steep hill up ahead. Write the number of sides and number of angles in the shape on the sign. And then name it. Number 12. Why is this closed plane shape not a polygon? Number 13. Sean drew a shape with 2 fewer sides than an octagon. Which shape did he draw? 14. John drew a polygon with 2 line segments that meet to form a right angle. Circle all the words to describe the line segments. So those are your questions. Read through them, work independently, and as soon as you've got them all done, press play again, and I will go over all the answers. Good luck. And like I said, if you want to do it online, you can log into Think Central also, and you can do it that way. Makes me no difference. Good luck. All right, hopefully you're able to navigate through, and hopefully if you did have some questions, you flipped back early into the chapter and you could solve your own questions. So number 1, a blank is formed by 2 rays that share an endpoint. That is an angle. An angle is 2 rays that share an endpoint. Number 2, a polygon is a closed plane shape made up of line segments. And a blank forms a square corner, and that is our good friend right angle over there. A right angle, like we talked about, is like an L. Makes an L. All right, 4, 5, and 6. This first angle right here, it's kind of pinched in from an L, so it's pinching in this way. So it's less than a right angle. We would call that an acute angle, or an acuity, as some of my kids like to say. This little box here should have given this one away, because we know whenever we see that little square in the corner, we know that is a right angle. It forms a perfect L. Even if it's upside down, it's still the L. So that is a right angle. And number 6, it opens up a little bit wider than the L, so that would be greater than, or what's known as an obtuse angle. Write the number of sides and the number of angles, then name the polygon. This has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 sides, 6 angles makes a hexagon. Remember we talked about that X. Hexagon has 6 sides. Over here we have 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if it has 4 sides, it must have 4 angles. Anything with 4 sides and 4 angles is called a quadrilateral. Quad means 4. Quadrilateral. Number 9, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. So 5 sides. It must have 5 angles. And it is a pentagon. Pentagon. Whoa, went a little crazy there. That happens. Alright, Anne drew the shape at the right. Is her shape an open shape or a closed shape? This is a closed shape. Talk about the horses if it can't get out. That's definitely closed up. Number 11, this sign tells drivers there is a steep hill ahead. Write the number of sides and the number of angles in the shape of the sign. Then name the shape. First of all, the number of sides is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 sides and 4 angles. And that is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral has 4 sides and 4 angles. Now you might have said square. Square is a type of quadrilateral that we'll get into a little bit later in this chapter. Number 12. Why is this closed plane shape not a polygon? Well, one major reason, 2 major reasons. It doesn't have straight sides. It has curved sides, which we know a polygon must have curved sides. Number 13. Sean drew a shape that's 2 fewer sides than an octagon. So 2 fewer means less. I always tell my students fewer means less. So I replace the word fewer with less. Sean drew a shape with 2 less sides than an octagon. So I know octa means 8. So 2 less would be 8 minus 2. That would be 6 sides. If he drew a shape that had 2 fewer sides than an octagon, he had to draw a hexagon. Hexagon. That's the correct answer. And John drew a polygon with 2 line segments that met to form a right angle. Circle all the words that describe the line segments. They would be intersecting, because they touch. If they make a right angle, big fancy word down here called perpendicular. That makes a right angle. We'll learn about parallel and curved a little bit later in this chapter. Alright, so your only assignment today was to check your mid-chapter checkpoint. Hopefully you've been going on reflex every day. I'll be checking up on that. Also, for those of you doing reflex, I have Khan Academy assignments on there for you that you could work for 10-15 minutes a day. And you can always go back to the other videos if you need to refresh on what some of this vocabulary is. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.